Hi everybody, I'm Moody Boo, the Fragrant Nomad. I know, I'm back at my little area here. I haven't been here in a minute, but I'm here now. So the winner, I think it was of the 15th Moody Poll, is Sultan by Royal Crown. I don't think the booze people make the perfume. But anyway, gorgeous bottle. These crown caps, really heavy, super nice. Love. It's probably my least favorite bottle of Royal Crowns. And the thing is that it shows it's green everywhere I see it. This doesn't look very green to me. It looks more kind of a dark grayish black, but it might be a really dark green. I don't know. It's irrelevant. So anyway, I'm going off of Fragrantica because I just got off work. As you can tell, I'm kind of scabby looking. Been a long week, been a long month, and yes, I'm sunburned. Very irresponsible for a nurse. Yes, we all know that, but you did it anyway. I did. My son was drag racing out at the quarter-mile tracks, and we went out to see him. And this idiot in a rail rider did a wheelie, popped back down, broke his oil pan, and instead of doing the right thing by pulling over as soon as that happened, no, he went all the way down the track, and then he went around the roundy round track before he pulled over. So he laid a line of oil and fluids the whole quarter mile. So I didn't wear sunscreen because I was only going to be there an hour and a half in the morning watching him race. Ended up being there 5.5 hours because it took 2.5 hours to clean this up because it was the first time this track had been open since COVID, and they didn't all have all their cleaning equipment yet. So people are out there with brooms and sawdust and stuff going all the way down the track. So, and of course right there's no shade, so I got fried. No hat, no sunscreen, no nothing. Irresponsible. I don't recommend. And now I'm starting to peel. This was last weekend, so anywho, sorry, spider check. So this is one of the bottles I bought at Parfumerie Nazarene in Seattle when I went to Lummi Island for my vacation last year. Was it last year? Yeah. And this is the one I thought I was going to like a different one from them, but I landed on, oh, you can see it is green I can see it in the camera that it's green. Why can't I see it in real life? Anyway, weird. I just bought this one. I only tested it once while I was there and purchased it because I liked it better than some of the others. So, but I've worked with it for a year. And let me tell you the notes and I'm going to tell you my thoughts. So off of Fragrantica, it says it's Madagascar vanilla, dates, fruity notes, cedar, labdanum, Moroccan rose, jasmine, myrrh, sandalwood, agarwood, and saffron. So of course I went for this. I was hoping the first time I tested this that maybe I was a little nose blind because I'd been sniffing a lot of perfumes and that I didn't detect some of the notes for that reason. But no, I've never detected those notes. This is a base note perfume, in my opinion, period. I get no dates, no fruity notes, no labdanum, no rose, no jasmine, but I get everything else. So I get a little bit of vanilla, definitely cedar, definitely myrrh, definitely sandalwood, agarwood, and saffron. Even though the oud is a little light, I don't get much of it. It's mostly saffron, sandalwood, myrrh, vanilla, and cedar. It's a very woody perfume to me, only slightly sweet. It's got a very classy pencil shaving kind of vibe going on to it. Okay, so my problem with this is that it almost feels like this perfume was created to mix with another perfume that is all top notes and middle notes. This smells like base only. This smells like what the deep dry down would smell like, in my opinion, not top to bottom. This is a very linear perfume for me. I get no variance in it whatsoever from the first moment I spray it until it's gone. It lasts pretty good. It's about 8 hours. It doesn't project huge. 2 sprays, maybe arm's length. Doesn't stay that way though. Comes to about elbow's length, and that's where it sits on me for the rest of the wearing. Yeah, in sillage, I don't really leave a sillage. I wouldn't expect to with a perfume like this. It's very well blended. Very well blended. It smells formal. It smells very classy. It smells like a fragrance you could wear to a lot of venues. It would not offend anybody, I don't think, at all. My issue is there's not a lot of interest in it. Not because it's linear. I have a lot of fragrances that are very linear, very flatline. But they're interesting from the get-go. This one is too smooth. It's almost too well blended. There's no edge on it. I just picture this, a tribble. When I don't know if you young folks know what a tribble is, but Google it. Tribble from Star Trek, the original series. It's just soft. It's smooth. That's about it. That's all I got. Soft and smooth. I like a little edge with my fragrances. Not all of them, but when it's this round, this smooth, this softness, that this has, this formal, classy fragrance. Let me add those 2 little adjectives in there too. Are they adjectives? I don't remember. Anyway, but again, I just can't find anything to fall in love with. It's almost like meeting a blind date and finding out they have no face. They have a great body, but they have no face. Great hair, but they have no face. Great hands, but they have no face. So there's a lot to want from this fragrance for me. Sorry, disappointing, I know. Oh, I even burnt the part on the top of my head, so now my head itches really bad. But anyway, maybe it's cooties. I don't know. So yeah, disappointed. Super expensive fragrance. We're talking luxury. So don't blind buy Royal Crown. I have three of their fragrances. And I really, really, really like 2 of them, but I haven't really fallen in love with any of them, which is really disappointing. Considering how expensive they are and considering how I keep trying. 3. And I keep buying. I think the crown has a little to do with it because it's really cool. I know. I'm very superficial sometimes. But, yeah. Sorry, it's just won't be a desert island fragrance ever. I would not wear this clubbing. It would just mish and mash with everybody else's powerhouses and get lost. Work, absolutely. Formal work occasions, you betcha. That I feel like is what it was made for, because that's really the only thing I can truly think of that it would be super appropriate for. Like I said, I don't think anybody would be offended by it. But it's not very inviting to me. It's not a push it away, a defensive kind of fragrance either. But it's not inviting either. And again, it's just a fence rider, It just sits there on the fence like a cat. Won't decide on either way to jump. And so, yeah, not very interesting. But it is what it is. So that's about all I'm going to say about Sultan. I don't know anything more I can say. Yeah, test before you buy. And it's really hard because they don't it's kind of hard to find their fragrances in a sample. You might have to go to like Surrender to Chance or Perfumed Court or one of those to test it. I'm just saying I would test before I buy any Royal Crown fragrance. Really, you should with all of them. I don't, because I like the thrill of the blind buy. And this wasn't even a blind buy. So anyway, that's it for Sultan. That's all I'm going to say. That's all there is. I'm going to be back. I think the next video I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all the fragrances that I need to review. These are all the ones that have been in the polls, and some of them haven't even made a poll yet, but it's crazy. So I may just do that so you guys can see why I'm so desperate to do these polls, because I'm lost. There's just too many. I have no idea where to begin. So thank you for voting on those polls. It really means a lot to me and helps me out a bunch. And I again apologize for the sporadic posting. Like I said, I wanted to live in the moment in Hawaii. I feel like I'm getting older and I don't want to record everything. I just want to live it, you know? Memories when you get older are some of the last things that you have to covet, you know? Can't covet your body, your face, anything like that anymore, but you can covet your memories. So I just really enjoyed this Hawaii vacation. Nothing special happened, but because I just left my phone and didn't take it hardly anywhere. And my husband was freaked out. He's like, "You're not going to record this?" And I said, no, I'm really not. And then my underwater camera broke. Somehow got some water in it. Don't know how that happened. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I think it was my fault. Anyway, ruined it. So I couldn't record the fish under the water either. And then my husband's underwater camera crapped out. I was like, guess what? You're living in the moment now too. So I know my posting is probably going to continue to be sporadic. I appreciate you hanging in there. You know, when I can and I feel like it, I'll post more. But I am exhausted after work. I'm just so damn tired. You know, I'm not even going to say I'm going to try to do better. I want to continue enjoying posting on YouTube, which means it's going to have to go at my pace. I will try to make sure I do at least 3 videos a month. I'll try to make that my goal. I'd rather do 4, but always something that seems to come up on Fridays right before a weekend, and then it doesn't happen. So, and my husband got injured and then he got sick. Yeah, we had a lot going on the last few weeks. So anyway, all right, that's it for my litany of excuses. Yeah, well, so thank you again for being here. I hope you vote on my community page. The poll after this one has been posted for almost 2 weeks now. I think once I post this, look for a new poll at that time on my community page. And yeah, I think the winner of the next one is already pretty solid, and it's one of Navitus's new ones, their luxury perfumes. Oh, it's so good. Oh, the one they chose is so good. So that'll be my next review. And I've had some requests to do some lists. And I really want to do them, but they take a long time. Set up, to record, to edit. And so, you know, I'm thinking about it. So I would love it if you guys would let me know what kind of lists you want. Maybe I should do, hey, I'll put up a poll of lists. I'll pick out a few notes like favorite tobaccos, maybe favorite patchoulis, favorite maybe apple fragrance, I don't know, but I'll put up a list. Maybe I'll do 2 polls this weekend, and one will be what lists you guys want to see, and the other one will be for the next Moody poll. All right, I got a plan. Thanks, you guys. All right, so don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell and comment if you want. If you don't, it's all good. Oh, that was sharp. I still love you. And use your own nose. Peace.